What's the deal, y'all? And we're back. It's your boy Valley Muscle and my dog Shaun, making a first time appearance on the channel. If you haven't already, man, do me a favor, please like, comment, and subscribe. And the link right there, I'm gonna drop it down right there below. But anyways, we headed out to Indio, California to go train with our coach, who is actually, I think, 3 to 4 weeks out from his next show, Legion Sports Fest, right? Out in Reno, Nevada. He leaves this Friday, so we're gonna go train with him today. We're actually going out there the week of his show. A few days before his show, we're gonna train with Tony O'Burton and train at the Diamond Gym out there. Shout out to my dog Chorizo, you know what I'm saying? And Silk Diamond, the clothing line. But yeah, me and Shaun, we about to, you know, get on. We already on the road pretty much. We're like, what to say, an hour away. So we're gonna hop into this little conversation real quick. And yeah. So what you got? What you been thinking of? What you cooking up over there in your brain, bro? Because I've seen you grinning and doing all this. Oh, and I told you just wait. We're gonna hop on camera. We're gonna talk about it.
So first thing I want to say is big shout out to Barry. We gotta get Barry involved.
Why? What Barry do?
Because he's a bodybuilder, but he's a musician. He's a bodybuilder musician, right? So we gotta get him. We gotta get his music in our stuff. But we gotta like.
Is he gonna be a natural body?
No. Just his music.
Okay.
Just his music. We gotta incorporate music into the project.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
I want to be a rapper.
Yes.
Like Valley Muscle, the rapper, like
Exactly.
better than Cali Muscle.
I didn't know if you rapped. You rapped?
He rapped for a little bit. Yeah.
Well, we don't care about that.
His songs are trash.
We don't care about that. Yeah. No, we care about like actually good.
Like me.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I see that, and he's doing his thing. You see that he got his sponsorship by Summer Regime.
Yeah.
And man, matter of fact, shout out my dog Barry, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love to see other people in our industry doing their thing, man. He ain't necessarily a bodybuilder, but he loves fitness just as much as we do. But his music is what his niche is, and he's been fucking killing it. He found a new lane, and he kind of like was, you know, having trouble with his content popping for a while, and however he did to switch and drive the way he's driving his car right now. Big shout out to you, bro, because you're killing it, homie, and I got a lot of love for you, bro.
Yeah, seriously. So I love stories, you know. I love success stories, and I love to see growth, you know. So when I think about with what we're doing with our journey, that's a story about growth. So I'm looking to highlight other growth patterns and show like the commonality, you know? It's like we're all growing at the same time. It's not just natural bodybuilders, it's like musicians, it's like artists, you know? It's all happening simultaneously.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but in regards to you, all right, so you know how like Zach is like the diabetic guy, right? And
shout out to Zach.
Yeah. All right, so every person, like, there's an opportunity to like build like an entire like department around, right? Yeah. So with we can build 2 departments around your entire brand.
Like what?
Music and fashion. We can build entire an infrastructure around your brand within the realms of music and fashion.
I like that. Yeah, I definitely like that.
Yes.
This guy, when he starts to talk and get passionate like that, if it scares you, just know that he's just getting a little excited about his.
I got a headache now.
Ideas. Exactly. He gets to spazzing out on me sometimes, and I mean, look at him like, okay, I hear you. Yeah. But I always love the ideas that he comes up with, but his passion is definitely there if you don't see.
Yeah, I legit have a headache now.
You have a headache?
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good. Drink some water. Nah, man, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Fucking stoked.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's already really dope, but
yeah.
it's gonna get doper, dude.
Yeah.
looks. You seen his recent post?
Yeah, he looks very full. I love it. I love to see it.
He does. That his chest, his striations coming through on his chest is crazy.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Coach T. Shout out to Melvin, the marvelous Anthony, the great one. You doing your thing with Coach, dog. I want to let you know, man. You doing your motherfucking thing with Coach, bro. Real shit. I'm definitely tap into your expertise when that time comes around again. I need more of you.
Yeah.
So next time I step on stage, bro, I need more of a one-on-one with you for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It's about to be a great day. We train at 5. Our coach has his last client at 4. So we're gonna train 5. I don't really know what we're gonna hit. What me and Shaun had planned to hit was a pull day. So every time we come out here, something always changes. We always make it work. You know, it's not a big deal.
That's true.
Yeah, but yeah, man. It's already started to a great day. Started to a great week. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked.
Okay.
A lot of things happening.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I was thinking, so far as my story is concerned, I've always known, like, I've laid the groundwork down, right? So natural bodybuilders are the stars, right? You get that natural bodybuilders are the stars. But here's the cool thing. If you look at the Marvel universe, right? The only time that you're paying attention is when it's a superhero. That's the only time you're paying attention. And the Marvel writers created a hierarchy between superheroes and then everyone else. So every comic book has to be sold in relation to being a superhero, right? With our product, natural bodybuilders are the stars, but they're just human. They're just fucking stars. They're just stars, you know? So that means everyone else around, they're just like us. They're just not like, you know what I'm saying? So we can tell stories about them. You know? Because they're all part of the same, like, you get a say. You get a fucking say. So based off of that, I've been picturing this story about, like, and this is gonna come like later on, but I've been picturing this story about a janitor that works for us in our building. You know what I'm saying? Like the Exceed Enterprises building. Like a janitor works at that building, right? And he's actually kind of funny, you know? And we would actually show his ascension from being a janitor at our building to being like a super successful comedian over the course of, like, you know, his career.
Where the fuck did you come up with this one?
I know. I want more comedy. I want more comedy in this universe. You know? So I was like, I need funny people. I need some funny people. Like, that's what they do, you know? So I was thinking of a janitor.
That's fucking a little bizarre and random, but okay.
You like it?
I mean, shit, not that I don't like it,
right.
I don't have to like it. It's
That's
part
true.
of the story.
Yeah, okay. All right, you're with me then. You're with me. All right, dope. Yeah, janitor.
This fucking guy. The fuck, bro?
Oh, man.
But, yeah. How was the training been going for you?
I'm glad that I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy just took a business trip for the job he has to Houston, right?
Austin.
Yeah. And he bullshitted the whole week he was there.
Yeah. I wasn't tip top.
Yeah, he didn't eat right.
Yeah.
He didn't work out right.
Yeah.
You know. So today might actually whoop his ass.
Well, no, because mentally I'm there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Mentally I'm there.
You figured it out.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Let's fucking die. Yeah.
Yeah. Turn around and die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
No, I love training hard. It's sometimes it's hard for me to train hard.
Sometimes it kind of comes off for me like that, but then I think about it like there's days where I be like, nah, I'm gonna just skip today. And I think like my self-conscious would be like, well, you're a bitch.
Of course. Yeah.
My self-conscious is like, go your bitch ass. What the fuck?
For sure.
Like, so I definitely be like, we go get in this gym, and then once I'm there, like everything just changes. Like, I want to be here now.
Yeah.
And since I'm here, I'm going to give it all that I got, because it's like, if I'm not, I shouldn't even have came.
What I enjoy most about training these days are literally whenever I'm doing a set, like that's my favorite moment when I'm training them. Like, I love the sets. Like, all right, I'm in this set. Let's fuck it.
Coach just told me, from now on for legs, he said it don't matter how much weight you have on anything that you're doing. The eccentric part, make sure you're doing slow on the eccentric, and when you're exploding, don't explode. Like, he wants you to do that count coming up on the eccentric is down, right?
That's the stretch. Yeah.
So what's coming up?
Concentric.
So that stretch coming up, that's where he wants you to still like act like it's heavy. Even if you got like 2 plates to it, he wants you to act like it's heavy. So that way, all the he's like do 10 reps of that like slow and controlled. So all the muscle fibers like contract and like are active, and then that way they're all the way there. So that way he's after that 10, do 10 faster. So I'm like, okay, I got you.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm obsessed with legs, you know? Like,
yeah, I see my legs growing for sure.
Yeah. That really completes the physiques, you know? That it really does complete the physiques. For sure.
It's crazy, like, I hate that I'm kind of like staying this lean, but that's why I'm going to take the year and a half, 2 years off, because this muscle, nigga, if I can look like this on stage, I don't feel like there's no nigga in class that can fuck with me.
Fuck yeah.
Like, I just don't. It's gonna be a dope ass battle one day. Whenever you get up there, I know me and JB gotta go against each other one day. I already battled my boy D Will. He tore my ass apart. Pause. No homo. No diddy. No diddy. Y'all not getting me like that, buddy. Y'all ain't getting me like that. But yeah, he actually he beat up on me on stage, man, in the Bahamas last year in November. But it was more of a data pool for me. I was just going out there to see what I was lacking or what I kind of like had already, and I got some good feedback from the judges, and we're gonna take it from there. So all this year, pushing for growth. We ain't doing no shows, no nothing. Next year, depending on how we come into the year and how we're looking, think about doing a show late November. If not, take another year off, roll into 2027, and yeah, we'll think about doing a show maybe sometime in July if that's the case. But we're gonna see. But I can tell you, I'm probably more pushing for 2027 only because I don't want to be one of these guys. Like when I come back out, I want to be pro car ready. Like I don't want to be doing data pools no more. I don't want to be going to shows to figure out where I'm lacking. I want everything to already be solved, so that way when I come in as this pro, a lot of these IFBB pros that are like on PDs or not or natural, whatever, some of these dudes jump right back into doing the shows rather than get a pro card. And they say, most bodybuilders say, if you get a pro card and you don't do a show that same year, then you're really not even a pro, because like, but to me, I'm not worried about the opinion of sheep. So if I need to take a year off to get extra growth, I'm going to do so. But shit, who knows? I'll actually say, if I say when I do get my my pro card in 2027, right? I'll I'll end up maybe doing a show maybe a month out, right after that show. Only because then I'm curious to do a data pool. That would be the only reason I did a show right after. So, you know. What is your plans?
That's fucking amazing. That was amazing to hear.
Yeah. What's your plans?
All right. Oh, wow. That was really great to listen to. Plans. For bodybuilding. All right. Okay, yeah, so honestly, I definitely want to compete sooner than later. Just because.
Miss it.
Yeah, man.
Too, bro.
Also, it's because like I'm so dissatisfied with the comparison between the first and the second show that like I almost want to like throw the second show in the garbage. Personally, for me, for my shit, it's like I don't really like that second show.
But see, I get exactly what you're saying, because I can say the same thing about me.
Yeah.
But we knew what we were doing.
Yeah,
We knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
It was never like, don't get me wrong, we did go out there. We never, one thing about us, we ain't never going out, no, I don't give a fuck if it's a data pool or not. I'm not doing any show with the intention of losing. That's
right.
Not ever in my mind.
Right.
But once it became what it was, now it's for data.
Right.
Shit, there's no losing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there, don't take it like, you know what I'm saying, oh, I would, no. Now we get to learn. Yeah, we were both way better in that first show than we were in that second.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot.
That is true. And
we posed a little bit better in the second show. So a lot of shit that we didn't do in the first show, it got better in the second show. We just came off a little bit less conditioned in the second show, which is not a problem because we were trying to get a little bit more mass within the short span that we had. Yeah. So I'm not worried. We did a show last year in June. What was it, like 20th?
Yeah, something like that.
So around like late June, and then we did another show November 9th in the Bahamas. One was in Riverfly, the other one's in the Bahamas, and it was like, you see that short span of time, we had to get a little bit of mass or put some type of muscle back on, and then diet back down. So we didn't have too much time, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, just dealing with some bullshit at the time, and I was, you know, not really on diet, you know. I had took a day or two off my diet, man, and was doing some really stupid shit. So I wouldn't advise anybody that's really serious about bodybuilding, man, to play around with the diet. Me personally, my perspective is a lot different than it was when I first had gotten in the gym in 2020. Like when I first got in the gym, people used to ask me, oh, what's your diet? What's this? I didn't have a diet. Like my thing was, it's cliche. Oh, I'm black. I don't have to have a diet. Like I just work out hard. I do this. I just come to the gym and I just train hard. But that mentality, like it was dope for who I was at the time, but it was stupid to say that to me because looking at it now, like my physique has changed drastically over the last 5 years. No, the last year and a half, not my 5 years, over the last year and a half, because of the diet that I have applied to my life through bodybuilding. So I'm thankful for that diet because, for one, it applies some type of discipline. It's actually not some type, it's a high level of discipline. And not anybody, but the working out comes easy for me. So it comes easy for him. And most people that are gym heads like us, yes, that part of working out or fitness, that comes easy. But there's a lot of people that go to the gym that are going to the gym every fucking day, every day. But as soon as they leave the gym, they got Wingstop, they have In-N-Out, they have McDonald's, they have all these other places. They're losing the gains that they just gained at the gym by doing what they just did. So it's like, and that was me. So I'm not counting or downing anybody that's doing it, but that was me. And now when I look back at that, it's like I was doing myself a disservice and the people that was asking me that question because I wasn't knowledgeable of what I was even saying. So regardless of that's how I felt, I could have told them that's how I felt about me and how my diet is but I don't think it might work for you. Or I was just, and that wasn't, I didn't tell them my diet would work for them, but I just didn't have any more information to give a person after I said what I would say. Like, I was kind of like cocky about it, and that was, looking back at it, it's kind of like stupid. But we're gonna finish this drive out, listen to some music, you know what I'm saying? We'll hit y'all in a little bit when we pull up to Coach's house. Peace. What you got something to say?
Well,
I
was just gonna say.
He always does this. What you got to say, man?
I was just gonna say that I think it's really exciting to see how your dialect and your the way that you're able to share your perspective on your passion is going to change over the next many years, and it's just so exciting to see. And
he likes
I love evolution.
This isn't a fanboy moment from my boy. This is I've always been a star in his eyes. So when he sees that part of me, it makes him realize and this is my perspective. It makes me think he sees this much more of a star in the person he already saw a star in.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Something like that. But no, I see the finished product. I always see the finished product.
I know.
And the finished product always whoa.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is sometimes shit, even you shit, sometimes you
oh yeah, sometimes
blow me away hold on, what the fuck? Okay, this guy, I didn't know he was on that kind of level.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you gotta play the ending. You gotta play the ending, bro. You gotta fucking play the ending.
What's up, Kobe?
Yeah.
I see my little buddy Kobe's back here in the back. But got anything else to say?
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. We'll check you out in a little bit. He's doing that shit again. The fuck did you just say?
I just said I've always wanted a friend, you know? And don't get me wrong. I have friends, but
you never had a friend this dope.
I've never had a friend who was confident, not even just confident, but yeah, let's do it, you know?
Remember I was saying a star? He's never been around a star. About to grab some food real quick. Where we at, Sean? Where the hell we at? Where this guy got us? We are at the flame boiler. Y'all see that? Yeah, flame boiler. His battery getting ready to die. Catch y'all in a sec. We'll show y'all what we grabbed. Thinking about it, I actually should have just showed y'all what we ordered. Instead of telling y'all what we ordered. What did you order?
Chicken steak.
Okay. So I got a chicken plate, all white meat chicken, no sauce. And double rice. And a chicken. So it's going to be about, this is 2 meals I gotta eat. So it's about 400 grams of rice and about 400 grams of chicken. So that's what I'm going for. Mr. Meal is driving, so I gotta get it back in. We gotta work out today at 5. So yeah, show y'all what this food come out looking like when we get it. What's the deal, y'all? On our way to get this session in with Coach. 5 minutes up the street from the gym. Staying at his house for the night. But we don't.
Wait, we're not coming back tonight?
We going home tonight?
That's what I thought.
Okay, well, I thought you were going home in the morning tomorrow, but it's whatever.
Oh, okay, great.
It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll go. I'm going. My bad.
You're good. But yeah, I don't know what we're hitting today. We gotta run up this window. That was too. Don't know what we hitting today. Like I said, me and Sean was planning to hit a pool day, but we'll see what we about to hit when we get in this gym with Coach. I'm hoping it's upper body. I think it's I would think, right?
Probably.
But yeah. See y'all in a bit. We a couple seconds, pulling into the parking lot. See y'all in a bit. Look at Coach over there.
Yeah. I mean, he did the soundtrack.
It's the man right here. It's the guy. He's dying.
He does the part where
It's the first time we've got to see him die, but he saw us die 2 times so far since he's been our coach. Just want to say, man, this dude.
On that end, though.
It is, but this guy right here is amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Me and Shaun wouldn't be the athletes that we are without this dude right here. He's a dope ass mentor, but his mentor is even doper. It's crazy. Who's your mentor, coach?
My mentor?
Yeah, who's that guy that be training you?
Not you.
No, I'm talking about Melvin.
Oh, Melvin.
Yes, I'm not.
Can we take a moment to appreciate that Shaun needs to get more haircuts more often?
Yeah.
Look at rugged and shit.
Always. Look at
it's a coincidence whenever I come to you.
Yeah, that's what they say. He only saying that because Valley stays on point
Yeah, he
all
does
the
look
time.
pretty
You know what I'm saying?
Fresh.
Yeah, let us do our thing. About to see what Coach got us going on. Got going on today, and we'll get y'all with these workouts in a little bit. And we got
great.
back.
That's
You heard it
perfect.
from him. We got back today. So let's
I'm
get
gonna
it.
put these shorts on.
What's the deal, y'all? So we are officially in it. 2 sets down. We are doing, what is this? Cable rows. Then we got cable seated rows. Then we got rhomboid flies. And then we got, what is this? I'm tripping. Bent over dumbbell rows. But yeah, I let you know I'm already a little exhausted. I should have took an energy drink, but I did it. But yeah, show y'all this set. Go ahead, come on.
I was making sure I was saying down, toes up. Really? Sending the arms, keeping the back nice and stationary, so I want you to move it right now. Nice and light,
Ah!
That's the outfit, yeah. Yeah. They look good. They look good.
Oh my
That's
God.
a different
Okay. Coach said he don't do this shit for nobody else but himself.
I hate when people say, I do this shit for my kids. Man, shut up.
Your kids don't even like this shit. Your kids wish you spent more time with them. Hey, what's your name again? Forgot your name. I just met you, didn't I?
You look kind of roided out right now.
I am on roids, fool. The black kind. The ones the only black people got. Melatonin. See, coach, you know. That's a dope ass compliment. One of my Natty King competitors just said I look like I'm on steroids. Fuck! Fuck. As you see, trying to do everything slow and controlled. Trying to do everything slow and controlled. Get that concentric and that eccentric stretch. Very slow on both. Not hella slow, but definitely want to not necessarily jerk the flow. But oh, you talking about this?
Only was better faster. Yeah. He makes it work. He makes it work.
But see,
You're going here.
I'm done. Okay. Check out this new workout. We got some lat pull downs. But if you notice, he's pulling towards his stomach and he has his legs propped out like he's laying down and trying to target that lower part of the lat. So yeah, let's get into it. Coach started us off. We got Shaun up next, and then I'm after. We are supersetting this with some, what are those, preacher curls? With some preacher curls, machine preacher curls. You said Ken? Pin select, oh, pin selecting. Okay, you gotta be very proper with this. You're going for the Sam Sulek the Black Sam Sudok of YouTube, you definitely gotta know what you're talking about, right, Shaun? Because that dude, that's one thing I can say about my man Sam. I'm a fan of this man and his content. He is very informational and he does know what he's talking about. And from when I talk to people about him, one thing that they always say, he's fun to watch when he doesn't really put too much crazy stuff on his content. But a lot of people say he's calming and it's easy to relate to his content because he's not doing anything crazy. But let's get into this third set. We've already busted 2 so far. Oh shit. Fuck. Pump looking good. Arms feeling good. So watch his count. We got a 555. After every one, you do 5, right? After the next 5 is a pause after every rep, and then you back to a quick 5.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm talking directly to the camera. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, and he has, and Shaun, like, I ain't talking about the set right now, y'all. I'm talking to Shaun. We're supposed to be both mic'd up, but I don't have the same equipment that he has on his laptop to where I can mute one mic. So, and right now I'm specifically trying to shoot for my channel, so let's go, bro. Get this shit in.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't? I thought you did. Like
The separating of the vocals, it's complicated.
It is. I bet it is. That's why I'm like.
It's complicated. It's not easy to do. And when I say not easy, I mean like I don't have
like,
fucking attention span.
Like exactly, but
once you learn it, you gotta relearn it.
A lot of that shit that we were doing at Zoo Culture, you'd be way the fuck over here, I'd be way over here, and everything's just. I thought I had 3 videos on at one time while I was editing, because it was like so many voices, and I'm like, okay, where the fuck is this coming from? It has to be another video. So you do 5, right? And then you do 5 pause, and then 5 more. Excuse me. Chest up. And pull towards your stomach. Just let me get this really fast and I'll be done. Fuck.
Oh, I did 555 there too though.
You did, Shaun?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put that in front right there for me. That's fine right there, honestly. Hey, can you actually move it in front? It's a crazy shadow. Fuck! Fuck! So, that last little set right there was crazy. If you notice, we did a lot of pausing on that last lat pull, trying to get those muscle fibers to engage and activate. So we wanted to squeeze and pause down. And then after, we went right back into a quick 5 set. Same thing with the arms. That's done for those workouts. About to move it on. I actually love the fact that it's like, this community is not everybody is, you know, intrigued for what we got going on in a sense, but we got motherfuckers like you and everybody else that we have around us that actually is, you know, really involved, but not involved, but like intrigued with what we got going on. Cause like you said, like some people want to see us fail, but some people actually want to see where this shit can go, because it's like, we've already seen what we can do on this side, so what's next over here? Like, it would be cool to see how far a motherfucker could take their body naturally, but not only that, but it's like having the same spotlight that the enhanced counterpart has, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we're not trying to be any better than nobody else, bro. We're just trying to be included, bro. And
so the thing is you ask, like, you see them ask, like, C-Bum, and you see them ask all these guys, would you let your kid get into bodybuilding? And they say, hell no. Right? Because there's not a healthy way to do it right now. There's not guidelines, you know, for, you know, superstars like Shaun was talking about. There's not superstars for them to look up to and say, that person did that naturally. You know what I mean? And it's like, if my kid gets into bodybuilding, I don't want him to go down the same route, because there's a lot of unhealthy shit, because it is fucking illegal, first off. And so when it's illegal, guess where you're gonna be getting it? From the black market, right? And guess what? That comes with shady shit, that comes with fucking jail time, that comes with all this different shit, you know what I mean? And I got out of that game. You know what I mean? And I work with doctors now, but not everybody can afford that, because guess what? The cheaper route is going from somebody you don't know in a locker room.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But, you know, besides that, so say now you guys create this new avenue for these kids to be able to follow and say, hey, you know what? I look up to that guy. My body is kind of the same structure as that guy. I had the same issues as that guy putting on weight. I had the same issues as that guy losing weight. You know what I mean? And then it says, okay, cool. Well, they paved a path for me to be able to walk. But if somebody's never done it before, how are you going to think to yourself and say, oh, I could do it? Because guess what? There's going to be haters out there who's going to say, you're not able to do that. You can't do that. But if they have a role model up there and say, well, that person did it, why can't I?
Fucking coach.
You know what I'm talking about?
There you go, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is there's a lot of haters
And
out
he's
there.
always got it. Let's just be real. Let's be real.
But there's always going to be somebody out there that hates and fucking says, you know, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I mean? And like I was saying just a second ago, there's the Olympics, right? Everybody in the Olympics is tested in this and that. And now they have the enhanced games coming out. And guess what? People want to see both. People still want to see what you could do naturally and do how crazy you could get and how fast the human body could be naturally. I mean, but I also like seeing the freaks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why can't we have both? Why can't they work together?
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bridge that motherfucking gap, man.
And both include superpowers. I'm bringing superpowers into this reality.
He's a storyteller. I keep telling you, my boy's a storyteller.
Superpowers!
Let's do it, though.
And like, I'm gonna be honest, I am on the other side of the spectrum. You know what I mean? And the thing is like, I want to see it. You know what I mean? Because like, I was natural for a long time, and I'm not genetically gifted. You know what I mean? But guess what? Why I started my fitness journey is because I have a tribe behind me. That's how I feel. You know, I have a tribe behind me, and a lot of my culture is unhealthy eating habits. All of our cultural food is like peasant food. That's get the most calories in you can. But now we have enough money to eat all the calories we want, and it's become unhealthy. You know what I mean? And a lot of poorer cultures have that. You know what I mean? And so like, why can't you be the guiding light? You know what I mean? If you're thinking to yourself like, I couldn't do it, why not? You know what I mean?
That's why we're here now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We have been blessed to be around some of the greatest people just starting off our bodybuilding career. You know what I'm saying? So
And then another one. This is inspirational for everyone. So if we wanted to do the same exact story, only put it in the format of a book, where it's like, I want to write a book about how a person makes natural bodybuilding popular, would people say, oh, you can't write that book? There's no way in hell you could ever write that book. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, I love when I hear people say, man, these guys are crazy. That big of a cash purse, that sounds wild.
It was crazy.
Okay, first off, now say y'all did get this show and you get all this shit going, people go, well, nobody want to watch that, they'd rather watch Enhanced.
They're gonna keep
First off, where the fuck are you gonna film it legally? You're gonna have to do it in another country. You know what I mean? And then also that's no company's gonna want to produce that and show that on their program, on their whatever program you're using, MTV, whatever it is. Nobody's gonna want to promote that drug use and stuff like that because it's not gonna work. And then we have to look at how we're guiding our kids. You know, how we're guiding the younger generation.
That's the biggest key point for me.
Yeah,
man, that's the biggest key point
That's the
for
only
me.
reason I'm doing it. Honestly.
And don't get into bodybuilding if you're looking for women because they ain't coming.
Nah, they really not.
You get a lot of bros hitting you up. What's going on, dog? How much you bench press?
Yeah, for real. I mean, only because like women don't understand this unless they're actually doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The women that are not
Then they appreciate it.
Yeah, the women that are not involved with this sport, they don't understand this.
And
So-
I'll be honest, a lot of guys that I know that don't work out and stuff, they're like, man, you like that girl? She got so much muscle. I'm like, only reason you don't like that girl is because she's bigger than you.
Yes.
And you can't keep up with her, and you can't
You learn
can't
to
tame
appreciate a woman that has that kind of build because you know what it took her to actually get like that.
that. Yeah, it's a lot.
You know
Because
what I'm
women
saying?
have a hard time growing muscle, man.
Yep.
Let's be honest about it.
We got anything else?
No, that's it, dude. I'm
That's it.
smoked. We hit 5 workouts.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Great shit, great shit.
And you should always do what you love. It doesn't matter if people don't think you should do the thing that you love. If you love doing it, care less about what people think about you and care more about the fun that you could be having if you just focus on the thing that you love.
And the thing is, with that, you know what I mean? Like, I remember, I was in the gym, Saturday? It was me, Pops, his girl, my girl, and we were hanging out, and then Marcus comes in, and we see Jalen over there, and we see Jalen's boyfriend, and we see all these different groups of people, and we're in a commercial gym at the time, and we see all these different people, and I remember back 9 years ago when I was in the gym by myself and people were looking at me and laughing at me, and now I have those same people come up to me, ask how I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I didn't start this for money. I did it because I love it, and it was a pastime, and it was a way for me to get my dopamines and serotonins and feel good about myself. And now, I have a team of elite people that follow me, and I learned how to lead by learning how to follow first. And it's a beautiful thing, man. I don't cry much, but I started feeling emotional about this shit, and I don't know if that's a word, emotionable. I was feeling emotional.
Whatever.
But you know what I mean.
I
And so
definitely
it's like, you start something, you have no idea how big it's gonna be because it's like a tree branch. You start here and it branches out, and you never know who you're gonna influence or who you're gonna share the vision with. And I met these guys, and it's expanded. We all over Southern California. We all over California. We got athletes all the way to the Bahamas, Brazil, all over the place. So.
And when I saw Coach pull up in a car that I don't know the name of, I knew that we have similar ambitions.
Yeah.
He has a Maybach,
Hey, Coach,
by the way.
Can I borrow that shit? No. Maybe one day. That's why you keep coming back. Maybe one day. Let's get out of here, y'all. I gotta eat, dog. Good shit, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Good workout. My bad.
As you can see, we didn't end up leaving right away. Coach is about 4 weeks out, so, it's typical that every bodybuilder necessarily does a little bit of posing after their workout just to stay, in the swing of things. Needless to say, this guy looks fucking shredded. It's 4 weeks out. Man, I'm really, really looking forward to what he looks like. But here I am, calling him out for a little pose down. So we're gonna run you guys through some poses. Let's see how this goes. Let me move this over real quick. Let me get my good side. So to start off, what did we start off with? I think we did like a most muscular, obviously right here. Started off with a front double bi. He tries to reposition himself to give himself the better angle. Then I get in front. That's the battle on stage. What you guys think? Then we hit you guys with a front lat spread. As you see right here, he's shaking his head because he says he got me. He killed me. I start laughing because I'm like, I think he did get me in that one. He poses a little better, presents his body a little bit better than I can. Here, I'm just not as shredded as him, but I like the fullness that my body's giving. I'm definitely loving it. It's one of my favorite poses right there. I hit that with that most muscular again. I should have been able to pull my my traps over a little bit better. Side chest. Let's see who you guys think won this side chest here. Yeah, the chest looking full on both sides. You know I had to give another variation of that side chest real quick before we go over into some triceps. Turn around to the back. Hit you guys with, what do we start off with? Back double bi. I think both of these backs are chiseled. Man, that's crazy. Let's do that last spread. Okay, I think we both got that fullness. Coach probably got me a little bit, but I think I like the way my back's coming in. It's looking amazing. Turn around, hit you guys with some abs and thigh. The fullness on my body is crazy. And Coach, again, bro, you looking peeled, dude. I'm laughing, having fun in my element. Back home in Indio, California, Palm Springs, California, whatever one you want to go with. But it was good to be back home. Hit the Arnold real quick. Ooh, Coach is back, dude. That's crazy. But yeah, this pretty much ended the day for us right here.
So we are currently on our way to the marvelous Melvin Anthony, one of the greatest bodybuilders to ever grace the fucking stage. Going over to his house right now to pitch this little idea, well, not little idea, but the idea that we've been brewing up with trying to bridge him and Daniel Kofi together. I think the way that I'm going to be able to get him really intrigued on this is because Marvelous is Marvelous is somebody I feel like who is very disregarded in this bodybuilding community. For whatever reason, me, Shaun, and some of the other people, we feel like he isn't praised like some of the other great bodybuilders like the Jay Cutlers, Kevin Levrone, Dexter Jackson, all these greats. He's the only one who's been on that stage with those guys and not seeming to be able to monetize himself the way that they've been able to do. Some people will say it's this or some people will say it's that, but we are definitely want to be a big help to him. Over the last few months, I'm pretty sure he probably thinks that we've probably forgot about him. We don't tag him and certain stuff like that, but it's not that we forgot about him or anything like that. It's the fact that we didn't know how we can really involve him with everything that we had going on, but everything just started to click. And once it started to click, me and Shaun started putting everything together, and now it's here. So the way we pitched this to him is, obviously, like I just said, he's hard for him to get his stature back with the bodybuilding community. My friend Daniel Kofi has already said he will do anything to help me and Shaun. And with that, helping me and Shaun is helping Melvin. So with that, we want to try to some way put them in the same room, maybe get them to collab on some content, but not only content, but we want to, you know, put a posing seminar together and have some people pop out, whether it's in Vegas. Melvin being friends with Jay Cutler, we could have Jay Cutler be a part of it. Daniel goes to Jay Cutler's gym, which is, what is that, Fit?
Oh, no, Fit Club?
Fit Club. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if Jay owns that. Let me scratch it, but I know he's a part of that because I see it behind us on his podcast and stuff like that. But he's a part of that, so we can pitch it to him in that way, and I think that would be a good help to help Melvin kind of like get some of that spark back with his content. So yeah, we'll go from there, see what he's thinking, and I'm gonna let Shaun like build off of what I throw at him, and we'll go from there. So I got another video for that, so don't look for that on this video. So talk to y'all later. If y'all haven't already, man, please like, share, and fucking subscribe to the channel. Your boy Valley is on one right now, and I'm feeling real stoked for this year and what's to come. So keep an eye out.